This is the Framon Express, our semi-automatic duplicator. Originally introduced in 1992, the Express underwent a design change and is now available through your local distributor. Several features make the Express a standout in the crowd of today's duplicators. The premium CPM M3 Type 2 cutter is included with the Express. No need to upgrade to a better cutter after you buy the machine. Reversible vices have built-in tip stops for shoulderless keys like Best and Ford. A built-in brush for deburring keys. Almost 4 inches of space between the cutter guide and key loading position. Wide vices accommodate all of today's longer keys. Smooth rack and pinion movement to the carriage. If needed, adjustments can be made quickly and easily. Let's cut a key on the Express to show you how easy the machine works. We'll duplicate a common GM10 cut key. First, insert the pattern key in the left vise. We'll use the built-in tip stops to gauge the key. Next, insert the blank key to the right vise. Again, we'll use the tip stop. Once the keys are loaded, slowly raise the yoke to the guide by releasing the lift knob with your finger. Allow the guide to contact the original key at the head of the key. The yoke puts spring pressure against the cutter and guide, so we can release the yoke and let the machine do the work for us. Grab the control lever with your left hand and move the carriage towards the tip of the key. Always give the cutter time to cut. A smooth movement will help the life of your cutter. Once you reach the tip of the key, reverse the motion and make a cleanup cut towards the head of the key. When cutting the second side of a double-sided key, you may occasionally run into a key that has no shallow cuts on the entire length of the key. We must be careful inserting the key into the vise so that the key is not tipped. A good way to gauge this is to make sure the face of the vise and the milling on the key are parallel. Once done, copy this side of the key in the same way as the first. Once completed, lower the yoke until the locking pin snaps into place. You can now remove the keys from the vises and use the deburring brush to clean up our new key. If you ever need to adjust the depth of the cut on the Express, do so by loosening up the lock knob in back of the guide. Next, turn the dial to make the machine either cut deeper or shallower. Lock the knob back in place. Included with the Express are 2 brass shims. If you ever find that a key tips up or down in the vise, use the brass shims to hold the key flat. If the key tips up, place the shim on the top of the key. If the key tips down, the shim should be placed underneath the key. The warranty on the Express is the same as with all Framon products. 1 year, parts and labor, and freight warranty means you won't have to pay a penny for any problems in the first year of ownership. Sorry, but cutting wheels are not covered by this warranty.